Hey guys, it's the weekend, so of course it's time for another one of my cocktails. I'm trying something new today that I've never had until today. I mean, I just tried it a few minutes ago when I made a sample one, but it's the drink I'm going to be preparing is called the Cherry Gin Rickey. Before I get into the specifics of the drink, so a Rickey is a drink made in a highball glass that can be made with either bourbon or gin and lime juice and then topped with club soda. Originally, the drink was, this guy supposedly was in a bar in the 1880s, and his Colonel Rickey was his name, and he would always get bourbon with lime juice. He would get bourbon with club soda, just on ice. And I don't know if he requested it or if somebody at the bar did, but anyways, he got it with the lime juice added, which became the name, the Gin Rickey. And Bourbon Rickey for him. And this was at a bar in DC called Shoemaker's. Not sure if it's actually still there. But anyways, it's a very popular drink that originated there, and they even have this DC Craft Bartenders Guild designated July as Rickey Month. And then variations started happening. I'm gonna be making the variation that's a Gin Rickey. Same recipe with gin. It also was mentioned in the book The Great Gatsby. It was like a hot day out, and somebody went to the kitchen to make cocktails and brought back some gin Rickeys for everybody. So anyways, so that's a little bit about the drink. So I'm making mine with cherry today, and I actually made my own cherry juice. I wanted to get fresh cherries, but I couldn't find fresh cherries. I was told they're out of season. So I bought some frozen ones, thawed them out, blended it with simple syrup, and got some cherry juice, which is probably better than, trying to buy a jug of cherry juice. So anyways, I'm just gonna be mixing up the drink in a mixing glass. I'm gonna be doing a shot of lime juice. I am going to do 2 shots of gin, and I'm using number 3 London Dry Gin. Any good gin will work. 2 shots of that. It's an easy drink to make. I'm just gonna mix it in one glass, pour it into another. And then I'm gonna do 2 shots of my cherry juice here. And it's a little thick, which I actually like. I like that there's little bits in there. All right. And all I really need to do at this point is stir this up until it's nice and incorporated. And I've got a glass of ice here that I'm gonna pour it over. All right, that's good. And I'm just gonna pour it over. It's got this really pretty, almost like a blood red color to it. Lots of cherry chunks, which I like. I got dark, sweet cherries to make the drink. You see there's a little room at the top, so I'm gonna top with a little cup soda. You could do this to your preference. Gonna give it a nice fizz. And then I'm gonna top it with a couple of cherries. I'm getting close to the top here. I have to drink a little down. Awkward. And then I'm gonna also garnish it with a lime. And we've got our cherry gin Rickey. So I'm gonna give it a try here. Put my straw in. And I'm gonna give it another sip. I'm not a big vodka soda person, so when I saw this, I was like, I don't know if that's enough. And then even with the lime juice, because you could do this with a vodka soda with lime in it. I just did a drink before with lime in it, so I thought, well, I want something a little more, so I was trying to think of what fruit, and I just did some Googling and found a recipe. Incidentally, it's super annoying when you find a recipe, and the recipe is based on making a large batch, and so instead of telling you how many shots, it's a half cup of this, a cup of this, and I don't want to do that on here because it's super confusing. So I was in here messing around with pouring out I poured shots of gin into a half cup to see how many it takes because I wasn't finding precise information online. Anyways, I go through a lot to figure out what the recipe should be, but it's worth it to make a good cocktail. So anyways, this drink is really good, and I like the cherry because it's really sweet, and it's a refreshing drink. I feel like I said that a lot. I've had a lot of refreshing drinks this summer, but summer's coming to an end, but you can still have this one all year long. It's a cherry gin Rickey. I would highly encourage it if you see it on the menu somewhere, order it, but you can really make this for pretty cheap on your own. You don't even have to put the cherry. You could buy cherry juice or another kind of juice to pour in without having to actually make it fresh. So anyways, cheers to the weekend. Thanks for watching.